Greetings everybody, what is up? Here is SandyCrash here, back at it with another commentary. Now, you probably haven't heard my commentary in a long time, and if you're a new subscriber of mine, you probably haven't heard it at all. I highly suggest checking it out, especially if you're 18 and over, because it is age restricted, but it's a cool video, I liked it, and I wanted to continue doing commentary, so I thought, why not get my frustrations out, because I am pissed right now. Gran Turismo 7, the upcoming racer for PS5, looks amazing. Gameplay looks amazing. I've seen reviews. Definitely, I would love to have gotten it. And the reason I said I would have loved to have gotten it is because there are two major things that kill the game. The first being online only. This is a little bit of a hit, not as big as the second one. The reason it's a hit is because, well, my physical media is just useless. So I wouldn't even buy a physical. Like, what's the point of buying a physical? So, okay, I buy a digital. You know, everything's going digital these days. I don't like it, but unfortunately that's the way it's going. And you know what? I'd be willing to take a hit on that. I have okay internet, so I'd be like, okay, that's fine. I do feel bad for people who have terrible internet and just could not play online whatsoever, wanted to play offline. But, you know, that sucks, and it even sucks for me, too, because, like, you can't be online all the time, you know, sometimes your internet goes down, what if Sony goes down, you know? So that was a big hit, but it wasn't the deal breaker. The deal breaker was microtransactions. Now, the game has in-game content, and, okay, you can buy fake bucks for real bucks. Okay, so why don't you just ignore it? Well, you can't ignore it. That's the problem. You see, every time you buy a new part, or I think you finish a race, there's a pop that pops up saying, hey, you have this much money, why not spend this much money in the store to top it off? Like, top off your gas, top off your money and real money, and buy this right now. And it happens when you buy cars, I've heard. It happens when you have races, and it's just annoying. And it's constantly like seeing an ad. It's like, imagine if Coca-Cola or Pepsi or Monster just showed up an ad in the middle of like an unskippable ad. It's like, it's just a pop-up ad. It's like, oh look, buy this. And it's like, it even has your cursor set to the buy. You have to actually physically move your cursor away from buy now and go to the no button. So they're making you work for it. You can't just like spam X and ignore it. You actually physically have to take action and physically move a button. And that just makes you even more engaged, which is really bad. It's engagement for the consumer, engagement for the company, and they just want you to spend more money. Sony is nickel and diming us for this game. They've been doing it like crazy. A lot of these first-party publishers, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony, have really been trying to nickel and dime, and I think everyone in general is nickel and diming. I personally blame Fortnite for that. Even though it was obviously happening before, but I think Fortnite really upped it up in terms of bringing it to basically, okay, we're going to just make every child, I should say, now know that, okay, this is it, this is the way the gaming is, you have to spend money like a phone game, and it's awful. I hate it. Absolutely can't stand it. So, I rate this game a 2 out of 10. Does it suck? Absolutely. I would not get this game for more than 15 bucks. Maybe I'd squeeze 20. And I'd only get it digitally too, because, like, okay, maybe if it was like an absolute steal on physical and I saw, like, maybe the game just flopped hard and it was selling for, like, you know, 15, 20 bucks, I'd probably be like, okay, fuck it, I'll get it physical, because, yeah, obviously I want to buy it for that much money. But in the long term, I don't think it's going to flop. It's going to be very popular. I can already tell. You know, Gran Turismo applies to two people. Gran Turismo fans and people who like great graphics. And I'm more on the great graphics side. Gran Turismo is an okay game to me. Not my favorite racer by far, but, you know, my favorite will still always be Test Drive 2 Unlimited. The crew just absolutely was a fucking disaster. All those wasted devs got to work on the crew. Man, I wish Atari didn't go under. But damn, Test Drive 2 Unlimited, such a great game. Highly recommend anyone playing it. PS3, Xbox 360. That generation. It might be for PC. I don't know. The online servers are obviously down, but it's still a great game nonetheless. And you can play it offline, unlike Gran Turismo. What's going to happen in the future when the Sony decides to pull the plug on their services? Because it's going to happen. If Nintendo's doing it for 3DS and Wii U, Sony's going to do it for PS3. They tried to do it with the store, and that's the first stop, the store. I'd give it probably around 20, maybe 40-ish. Maybe even earlier, 2030s, when PlayStation 3 just goes completely out of sync. Like, okay, we're done supporting PlayStation 3. I don't know. Depending on how technology works, it could be S30s, could be 40s, depending on if people, have a lot of backlash on it. Who knows? It might probably more like 30s, maybe late 20s, 30s. I think 40s is really pushing it. 2040s to have PS3 service still online would be amazing. I'd love that, but I don't think that will happen. I'd love to be proven wrong. But yeah, that's what I have to say. Yeah, if you like this video, give it a like rating, share it, subscribe, do all the yada yada yada. To my subscribers, what do you think of this commentary? Should I go back to commentarying? I have some things I want to talk about that isn't really more ranting. This was more of a rant video because I was so pissed that I was really looking forward to this game because I liked the graphics. Like, it looked beautiful. Like when I looked at Gran Turismo, I think Sport, which was I think the PS4 version, from PS3 to PS4, it didn't look so amazing. I was like, oh man, I gotta get this right away. But this is a huge upgrade. So, that's what I kind of thought of it. Maybe it's also because I had Forza Horizon at the time, so I really didn't think Gran Turismo Sport was necessary when I had Forza Horizon like 3 or something. But anyway, that's my opinion on Gran Turismo. Yeah, really big shame. Big shame. 2 out of 10. Would not buy unless it's a sale. Thank you for watching.